and SAFF. And strategy, well, we all love to play good football, and we love to play the game we want to play. That's what I want to keep it as short, as straight as that. Thank you.
मूत्र विसर्जन गराउँछ हैन छिटो गर
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the teams of Nepal and India. Team Nepal vs India.
Hello and good afternoon and welcome to what promises to be an exciting encounter for the SAFF Under-16 finals, where we have for you the Indian Under-16 squad taking on Nepal Under-16 squad here in Kathmandu Army Ground Stadium. It's a wet and cold day here in Kathmandu, but it looks to bring out hopefully the best in these two youth sides, as the final is set to get underway any minute now. The Indian under-16 team, which beat Afghanistan on penalties and a 4-3 encounter just 2 days ago, see themselves now coming up against a very strong, very confident Nepal side, who in their own right is every much as hard to beat as the Afghanistanis. Nepal's last match, of course, on the 27th against Bangladesh, where they thrashed them 5-1. And they've had a unbelievable run ever since. A 3-0 win against Pakistan as well on the 24th. A draw against Afghanistan, of course, the 20th. A 7-0 hammering of Bhutan. As we get the national anthems underway. Tudu Nurinder, and that was the Indian national anthem. As we look at the full teams here who are ready. And now, of course, Nepal's national anthem. As cheers ring around the stadium, both teams are ready and prepared for this final encounter here at the SAFF Under-16 finals. Guarantee both teams now brimming with confidence and ready to go into this match. This tournament, of course, which started off in 1985 and has become somewhat of a year-round following for the home fans. As we look at Nepal's starting lineup, Rahman Razali continues in goal for Nepal and hopefully can keep out the attacking side of India. Shiva Subedi at number 11, with plenty of attacking promises for both sides. As the team captains now, Hemnath Magar for Nepal and Mirangatham for India. And coaches Gautam Ghosh for India, as well as Bal Gopal Mahandran, will both be looking to try and get the best out of their side today. As we look at India's starting lineup, Anirudh Thapa, Amit Tudu, both of them who have had phenomenal games so far in this tournament, are looking to continue strong, as both teams will really want to get off the mark here as early as possible. The preparations are done. The managers have had their words. It's now up to the boys in red and blue to do what they can for their respective countries. And really, if anything else, go out there, have a jolly good time of football. And really, don't be surprised to see both sides coming off very strong here, though. These kids want the victory, and they want it bad. And of course, as everyone knows, this youth development squads are the stepping stones to the national teams, of course, for their countries. Plenty to prove here for both sides. And at these levels, it really is a lot to prove. And these stepping grounds, these boys will not miss a beat. Subrata Das, along with Edmund Larindinka for India, both on the bench here. Larindinka, of course, who suffered a slight niggling problem early on in the week. He's looking to start again strong, hopefully, if he comes on. And our referee gets us underway. And the ball with India playing in the blue jerseys from right to left. Nepal in the red from left to right. And it's an early run down the left wing. A poor block there allows play to continue for India as they bring the ball up to the right side, but a little bit too strong a pass. And the ball drifts out there. They're going to have to be careful. The conditions of the grounds are intensely slippery. A harsh tackle coming in from the right flank there. Already a first and early warning. Krishna Pandit, the defender on that occasion, as Akash Thapa takes the free kick. The ball again taken off by the Indian captain, Jayendra S. Mirangatham. Lawrence Zuala pulled back there for a foul for India. And once again, Mirangatham with the free kick, deciding keeping it low this time. They don't want to waste possession. A long ball from downfield. And India volleying it towards goal, but drifting right off the posts. And won't trouble Roman Razali. A long ball now downfield. It's a good little flick on. But Khatri Magar, his ball just not really finding its way through to his man. And India now can work their way forward once again. Boys are going to have to be careful here. They don't want to give too much possession away with the conditions like this. Very, very slippery indeed. Can cause for a lot of problems for any player. It's a good little pass down and easily cut out there, but the ball's still with Nepal and a free kick. India have to be careful with their tackling. And Shiva Subedi, luckily nothing too severe on him. He gets up and continues. Akash Thapa again for the free kick for Nepal. That's a lovely long ball in towards the box, headed in. And they can't make the most of it though, but possession still with Nepal, looking threatening on the edge of the box. And again outside the penalty area, but India blocking off any opportunity for a shot. Here comes team captain Magar. And his long ball straight into the hands of the keeper, Moirangatham. Dheeraj Moirangatham, of course, who really have to be on their toes. In fact, both keepers are really going to have to be on their toes. These conditions, I think, would affect goalkeepers a lot more at the best of times. A slip up here can really cost them a goal. And going down is not what they'd like. And that time, the ball going out again. India just wasting possession a little bit too much in the early stages. As Roman Rasali was able to take the goal kick. Both goalkeepers opting to keep the ball low. They don't really want to rush things here. Dinesh Rajbanshi. That's a fantastic run now by Bista. Just losing out at the end. Good pass down. Suraya Tirki finding his ball. Long ball now downfield for Nepal. But once again, just easily cut out there by Chakrabarti. Referee allowing play to continue, even though there's a player down for India. Seems to be up though. India now working the ball around well. That's a great tackle. A little bit harsh perhaps by the referee, but Magar there just executing that tackle, I might think, to perfection. Jerry Larenzula didn't see that one coming from the side. And the long ball again cut out. 5 minutes of game time now been played, and both sides, you can see there again, suffering from the wet conditions here in Kathmandu. As once again the long ball back into the hands of Dheeraj. India and Nepal, 1 foul apiece so far. There might be a miscue though. I think India are on 2 fouls at the moment. Now, it's a very good position for India to find themselves in. Players looming inside the box. It might be a run-in as the rain continues to pour down. Ball flicked back. It's in the open area. A chance. Easily blocked out. And Nepal have an opportunity to clear, and they finally get the ball away, but still not out. The ball with a chance to be played back in again. And finally the ball's seen out there, but very, very close opportunities coming in for India in the early stages as Jerry throws the ball in. Not the greatest passes as India now trudge forward once again, trying to find the open man in play. That's a good block. Akash Thapa nearly finding himself on the wrong end of that one. Amit just losing out the ball on the touch lines. Team captain Hemant. Miscued time. Just loses out there. That might have been a good chance for India to try and make a move forward. And this looks promising. The back line being fouled up here. The number 10 man inside the box. Can he turn and shoot? He does. Bimal Magar just being blocked out there at the last minute, but it was a fantastic run by the number 10 man for Nepal. Jayananda just being caught out on the run-in. Not the best of clearances once again. And Bimal Magar just able to pass the ball in the inside before finally forcing Nepal a little bit further back. Cross comes inside the box. It's a fantastic one. There's no one there on the receiving end, however, and India now with a chance to counter. And really, both teams are going to have to try and slow things down a bit. The pace here, not really at the speed one might assume to take, considering the damp conditions. It's a good cross downfield. Just keep it ball low. Instead opting for the long ball again, and the rather unorthodox diving header finally cleared away by India. And Nepal find themselves deep within Indian territory. The number 11 man, Shiva Subedi. Always a massive threat for the Nepal side. Throw in by Amit Tamang. Again, the flick-on's not just really working very well for either team. They have to be careful here. These wet conditions can sometimes lead to some injuries, and they really don't want that here. Just look how unbelievable wet the conditions are. The ball really unable to roll as far as they'd like. And they're now able to put forward Surya Trikpi. Hemant just losing out the ball again. Patience really needed here for both sides. Pass down the middle, up to the long flank. Has he got the legs to carry him? He does. But there's nobody inside the box to give support. As well tagged, a foul there. The uncalled for tackle from behind. And really, Nuruddin, that was very, very unnecessary. And a much deserved yellow card for the striker, Nuruddin. Nuruddin allowing, I think, his emotions just to get a little bit carried away. The adrenaline as well of a finals, as Akash Thapa is able to take another free kick and reprieve the back line. Nuruddin now on the yellow. He's going to have to be careful here. And the referee having to have a few choice words here with the Indian side. Their tackles a little bit too strong for his liking. Long ball in towards the box again. That's good defence from both sides. They really know how to bring back players in. Really stop the flow of the attack. More and more people now drifting into the stadium. And long ball in. And really both sides needing to build up more passage of play. Opting for the long ball, I think, a little bit too much for their own good, as Shiva Subedi defends the ball well for Nepal. Prosenjit Chakrabarti with the throw-in. That's a good one at that, into the box. Plenty of red shirts against the Blues. It's a good pass in, and the attempted sliding attack just not working out. And the ball given away very, very poorly in their own half. Krishna's Pandit, ball into the box, and it's a close chance. India once again looking very threatening down the left flank. Jerry being able to work the ball around the left flank for India. Strikes the ball inside. And look at that, that's a fantastic run. Well picked out there by Krishna Pandit. And Jerry's cross in, bouncing slightly awkwardly and going out finally for a goal kick for Nepal. Someone think that might have perhaps been a corner for India. At the moment, India having two very close chances. Jayananda's ball out wide. The captain opting to keep the ball nice and low for this period. It might be the best option for both teams. It's well kept, good footwork. Jananda doing well to pass the ball in as a shot comes in now from the number 6. Boringadao. A shot in the end, finally breaking down. Well played by the captain, Jananda. Long ball in towards the box, and the player just... Both teams really, too much of this long ball situation is not helping their cause at all. And really, the coaches should have a word. These conditions are very, very poor for this type of effect, as neither side seems to be latching on to the ball. And that one definitely overpowered there. No chance for his teammate to try and get up and really have an opportunity on target. Roman Razali. Ball goes crawling out, Dinesh Rajabani. Good tackle again by Jerry. The ball just being caught out there deep inside the Nepal half. And both sides are now really trying to vie for this possession, but it's looking like a very difficult task in these conditions. It's good work here by Jerry, who's managed to cross us in again. Good pass in, well controlled, just unable to get the shot off. And a well saved by Roman. That was a very close chance, and probably the first on target for India. And Roman Razali really had to be on form for that one. And luckily for him, Nepal was. It was a slip shot as well that came in from Boreng Dao. If I have a look here from the back angle, from the goalkeeper's perspective, that's a brilliantly taken shot and an even better save by Roman. Jerry for the corner now, the first for India. As the ball comes swinging in low. Ball's laid off. Shot comes through. Blocked out again by the Nepali backline. And there's the first goal for India. Out of nowhere, a bullet of a shot comes flying through. And Jerry for the goal. Jerry Larenzula with his goal now for India gives India the lead against Nepal. And just look at this for a bullet of a shot. He runs in, just latches on with the right foot and it curls it into the top corner. Nothing at all that Roman Razali could have done about it. Nepal are going to have to try and bounce back from this as quickly as they can. And a huge hue and cry coming from the crowd as India give away a free kick. Prosenjit causing the problems there, but here's the goal. Ball latched on there, a fantastic shot coming in from Jerry. And right into the right corner of the goal, nothing at all that Roman could have done about it, but this might be an opportunity now for Nepal. Akash Thapa looking to try and bend one around. He does so, but again at the same time, too much height and the ball gets blasted up and beyond the goalposts. And India have broken Nepal's defence. It is now 1-0. That free kick this time just a little bit too high. Not really troubling Dheeraj. But this time, that opportunity nearly did, skimming the side net. And that was probably Nepal's first great opportunity. They're definitely telling India, do not count us out just yet, mate. That shot proving a point. Just seemed to encircle around the Indian back line. That's a fantastic shot by Bimal Magar. Now the corner comes drifting in. Well headed away. Amit Tudu's ball. It's left for perhaps a turn, but the turn wasn't timed well enough, and the ball now back with Nepal. Once again, them losing it out again in quick succession as well. There really isn't any opportunity for either side to try and retain the ball for as long as they'd like, perhaps. Prosenjit's throw-in. Again, wasted possession. Unnecessary rushing, perhaps. You can even hear from the coaches to slow down. That's a good tackle there by Nuruddin. Nepal really trying to have to show some guts to come back into this one. And that means also retaining their possession, and that was a very strong challenge. You see that from here. He was sent hurtling backwards from that body check. Would not be surprised if that boy has the blood of the Gurkhas coursing through his veins. It's like he ran into a brick wall. It's never good when you see an injured player. Just look at this. Absolutely hammered there. Akash Thapa. All his might and weight and speed that he was coming in as well. Nuruddin will probably think twice before getting in his way again. Amit Tudu now back on his feet. Nepal with the possession, attempting to make a move forward with Dinesh now on the ball. And a little bit too much by the defender, just loses out at the end. Surya waiting for the throw in from Jerry, the goal scorer for India now. Brilliant long ball in towards the box. It was a good run in, well read by Roman Razali. A good tackle, just manages to block the running man, Nata Tamang. Jerry, who's really been a positive influence on the Indian team since coming in. Still at the only age of 14. It's a good turn. But enough defenders for Nepal to be brought back and really stop that passage of play. Can they counter-attack quickly enough, though? It's a good place to pick out a ball and a great place as well to get fouled for Nepal. Bimal Magar, perhaps the only one so far for Nepal tonight to get the closest chance on target. India now really racking up the number of fouls that they've committed. 5-2. It will be Akash Thapa again for the free kick. Can he do better than before? No, he leaves it this time for the captain, and it's close. But the goalkeeper, Diraj, saw it drifting out towards the left flank, and the team captain, Hemant Magar, just unable to see the ball through. It was a well-struck free kick. It rose perfectly, just didn't have the right accuracy on goal. And Dhiraj could safely see the ball drift out wide. Brilliant ball down to the right flank. Nice pass upfield. Captain Hemant really visualising the play very well. And just unable to get the ball in. It was a good effort though. Both sides with plenty of energy. And showing it here today. Nuruddin this time. Nice ball downfield. Can he make the most of this possession? No. In the end, India get the ball back. Well turned. Plenty of options there. I don't know why he would opt to try and long pass it down, especially when being blocked out by several of the opposition players. Some of these questionable choices by both sides. But really nothing can be done at the moment till the half-time period for both managers to have a word. But this, again, another promising run now. Surya just passing out to Jerry, and Jerry, it was a fantastic tackle by Dinesh. Bimal Magar working up front, trying to do the best as he can as well. It really relies down now to a little bit better passing perhaps for both sides. Fantastic pace by Bimal, but perhaps a little bit too much in the end by the striker. Luckily for him, Jayananda was unable to deal with the threat. And possession now still vies with Nepal. It's a lovely cross down. Well, skipped around on the inside. Bodo doing well there to use his body strength and speed on the ball to really keep out the Nepal attack. It's a brilliant long ball in towards the Nepal box. Just seen away there. Nine fouls so far. Nepal on 4, India on 5. They've managed to keep down the foul rates over the last few minutes. Throw in by Prosenjit. That's a very loose ball. Plenty of the home fans turned up here today to support their local side. And still more people seem to be pouring into the stadium here in Kathmandu. Still plenty of action for them left as well, as we only reach the 31st minute mark. "14 minutes of game time left, plus added time from the referee, and this is a great opportunity for Nepal. Questionable there. Who did the ball come off? Bikash Thapa was inside the box. It didn't seem like he used much assertiveness to try and latch onto the ball. It is a goal kick. And here's a long ball again. It was a lovely flick on. His body got in the way. I think he was just unable to really get it onto his foot. He really should have tried to go for the volley, perhaps. First time we're seeing Bal Gopal Maharanjan, the coach for the Nepal under-16 side. And here's an opportunity. A good open shot for goal. And he squandered it. Shiva Subedi will be kicking himself for that one. It was an open chance. He had all the time in the world down the left side. And he just couldn't utilize that final shot. Amit Tudu had drifted back just about enough to pressurize the number 11 man. But really, Shiva Subedi should have at least hit that on target. Nepal working this counter-attack very well. Dinesh nearly losing out possession there. Pressure being kept up nicely. Possession not, however. It's a good long ball now down towards the centre half again, but once more the long ball not working out as expected. Jerry with a fantastic pace, keeping up with Bikash. Well cut out by the captain, only to be dispossessed again. Jayananda. It's a lovely ball down inside the box. Crosses in again, and that was well played, well worked in actually. Very, very good ball from the right side, even the fall by Bikash Thapa. You could see the run in there, well looked up. And that's the kind of passing that really needs to be produced here for both sides. He had a look up, he saw the man running in towards the box, just the cross drifting a little bit too close towards Dhiraj, the goalkeeper for India. Once again, possession being given away too early on here in the wrong place. And Dhiraj, the ball safely in his hands. It's a long free kick now in towards the box. Headed back in, and here's a chance. Dhiraj had to be courageous, the young goalkeeper. And he looks like he's paid for it. Looked like a very hard clash between him and some of the Nepali strikers. And let's hope it's nothing too serious. That was a very commendable save. A flick on there. And that's, I think, where it came in. Shiva Subedi, I think, must have accidentally caught Dhiraj on his kneecap. Quickly, as both coaches are able to have a few words with their team before the first half break. Plenty of the home fans who probably have a few ideas of their own as to what the team should be doing. I don't think everyone does. Well chested down. It's a good long ball downfield, but the legs just unable to keep up with the defender. Another man goes down now for India. Long ball in towards the box, and a great chance. Nepal really brewing up a little bit more confidence now towards the end of the first half. can see there again, it was a good opportunity and great header. Just lacked a little bit of that final accurate moment that they needed. Corner now for India in the running up to the 40th minute now. As Surya Tirki takes this one. It's a brilliant long ball in, drifted nice and high in the sky. And Nepal able to counter quickly, and now again. Poor pass though. Losing possession again in the centre half. Good little run through, and finally seen away by Jayananda. India have to be careful here. They're becoming a little bit sloppy with possession. Another 5 minutes left on the clock, plus added time by the referee. Long cross in. The header came off there. I think he should have angled his head down a little bit more. He might have had better opportunity on target instead of drifting straight back up into the sky. Nice cross ball in towards the centre. But Nepal, once again, struggling to find that real panache and that real finish that they're looking for. And that can be very, very infuriating for anybody. I think the referee might be indicating for the number of added time to be given on. Not that long to go now for the first half. And it's still India 1, Nepal 0. And goal from Jerry is what separates the two sides. Nice block there, just doesn't really do much for Nepal's opportunities once again, as Surya is able to move the ball on the inside. Well cut out though. For what it's worth, Nepal have been doing a very good job of really defending the attacking possession that India have had. 2 more added minutes to be given here. As Nepal's cross comes in, but Dhiraj is able to get his hands to it. And that has been the story for Nepal all night long for their chances. Just really been unable to play the ball in as nicely as they'd like. And here was that opportunity again. He works the ball around the defender perfectly. The finesse shot, however, lacked that curl that it needed to really swing around the goalkeeper. And once again, that ball not really troubling Dhiraj. We are now into added time by the referee. 2 more minutes to be given. Can Nepal make the most of this opportunity? Ball coming in from the right side and seen out for a corner. Corner comes drifting in now towards goal. Nepal still with possession. And the second attempt, not really any better. 1 more minute left. And everyone from the Nepali side has pushed forward here. And the ball again back into the hands of Dhiraj. And stating that corners, Nepal 3, India 1. I think there might be a slight change there, however. A slight battle ensuing there towards the India half between Jayananda. It was a good attempt to tackle there. And Dinesh trying to use all his strength for what it's worth. We're now into the 47th minute and the 2nd minute of added time. The referee will be blowing his whistle anytime soon. And there we have the end of the first half. It is Nepal 0, India 1. A goal by Jerry Larenzuala is what separates the two sides. Join us again for the second half for the SAFF Finals Under 16 here in Kathmandu with me, Sid Bhalla. Welcome back to the second half of the SAFF Championship Under-16 finals here in Nepal, Kathmandu. As we get the second half underway, Nepal playing in the red jerseys from right to left, India in the blue from left to right. And when we left you as well, India managing to grab a early lead thanks to Jerry's shot, the number 3 man. And it is India 1, Nepal 0. Indian coach Gautam Ghosh looking on at his players. And both side managers will have had a chance to speak to their team and really give them a slight chance to try and improve on their form, especially for Nepal, who have not really had the best of luck up in the striking area, which is why I assume there has been a substitution. Kiran Suna for Nepal, coming on for Shiva Subedi. Fresh pair of legs to be added on. Nepal looking for that change. There's a foul there by Akash Thapa. There's not too much in the challenge really, and Krishna Pandit milking the opportunity for what it's worth. And both teams now tied on an even number of fouls, 7 apiece. As India now have a free kick in a very good position. They can swing this ball in and try and allow one of their players to latch onto it. It will be the goal scorer, Jerry Larinzwala. Jerry's free kick in towards the box. The open chance stolen away by Nepal. This is their counter-attack, which is easily blocked out. And Bodo losing the ball there. As play continues downfield, it's a great run down the right side. Was that a penalty? No, the referee allows play to continue. Bikash Thapa being brought down there, but Dheeraj telling his players to calm down a little bit. It's early stages as well. That was a brilliant run through by Bikash. Well followed in by Jayananda, the captain for India. If you look now, the second half, plenty of more people have now packed into the arena to really show their support for Nepal. It's a good cross in towards the box, but easily seen away again. And the long shot drifting out, and Dheeraj, even with the dive, could see the ball easily drift out. A nice shot there by Anjan Bista. The fans becoming very vocal. Cross there by Hamand Magal, the captain for Nepal. And the final volley just a little bit too much to the left side of the goalpost. Free kick given away there. Nepal's lucky reprieve. The referee just telling Nurinden to get up off his feet, just overacting a little bit perhaps. And Krishna Pandit just being held off well there by Amit Tamang, beg your pardon, by Akash Thapa. And the foul's now mounting up for India as they push forward again. Good use of strength though, this time by Ananta Tamang. And another foul. This time a lot closer. No questions there. That time Krishna Pandit being hacked down. And It looks like it will be Jerry Larazunzala. Brilliant free kick. Just a little bit too strong though, and it drifts out for a goal kick. Jerry, who has been very consistent for India tonight. It's a long ball upfield. Can anybody really latch onto it though? The home crowd now just really baying for their home team to push forward. It's very much Nepal's home turf in retrospect. They have all the support here today. Cries for Nepal ring out through the stadium now. India up to 10 fouls against Nepal's 8. The free kick comes drifting in, and Dheeraj just gets his hands to it. Rather curiously though, it looked like he might have had a chance to grab onto the ball, and he finally does in the end. Dheeraj has been very much, well, very troubled, let's just say, since the first half. Somewhat easy saves for the Indian national keeper. Nepal, however, making several decent attempts on target. It's just been slightly unfortunate for them so far here today. They haven't had that final touch that they really are looking for to try and get the ball behind the back of the net. Amit Tudu heading the ball out there for a throw-in now for Nepal. What can they do here? The pass just miscued. Krishna Pandit unable to win the ball back from the feet of Amit Tamang. The player pushes down again. It's well blocked out there, and the conditions have really gotten worse. The rain has not stopped since the beginning of the match. The ball really not moving that far forward from the feet. Just look at that. Ball sliding back and forth. Number 10 man, Bimal Magar, just not happy with, I think, one of the Indian players. And Jayananda getting herself underway again. It was Jerry that time who was caught in the slight foul. India really have had to work hard this season. Of course, their last match just 2 days ago, where they managed to beat the Afghanistan under-16 team 4-3 on penalties. After it went straight into the tiebreak after 90 minutes, failed to really separate the two outfits. And for India, who are being represented by the AIFF Regional Academy under-15 boys, Bedashwar Singh, Prasenjit Chakrabarti and Surya Turkey and Aaron Rodriguez all finding the back of the net course, Krishna Pandit, the only one actually missing his penalty shot. But now, India with a golden opportunity here. About 25 yards out from the penalty area, and it came off the wall. A yellow card for the number 10 man, Bimal Magar. He has to be cautioned here. Can't allow temperaments to be flying around too much as well. They know what's at stake. It's the finals here. And cannot afford to give away any more than they already have. And Jerry's free kick just bouncing off the wall and out. I think it will be a second attempt now. Can Jerry make this count one more time? It's a great free kick taken, just drifting out the top left side. Couldn't really quite see which direction it would have shot towards in terms of distance from goal. It seemed to be decent enough, though, that it actually rose above the wall. Prosenjit. And the sliding tackle really not really needed in that moment. Nepal coming off with the larger number of shots, just most of them really lacking the opportunity, but here's a chance. And a slip of the foot, really unable to get the ball in. And look at the conditions here, splashing away down in the India half. Sujan Ignam, who's been quiet in the first half, gets awarded the free kick as the ball comes in towards the India box. Still not away far enough. And now Nepal with a great opportunity. Krishna Pandit giving away a free kick on Akash Thapa. Hemant Magar hovering over the ball. Will it be him or Akash Thapa again to take the free kick? As the number of fouls keep mounting up. Nepal 10, India 11. And admittedly, some of the calls have been questionable by the referee here today. This will be a good test for Dheeraj. Instead, the ball cannons off the wall. And once again, Akash Thapa proving to be a thorn in the Indian side. The bandaged Nepali player. Plenty of strength. And great free kick abilities as well. As he looks to drift the ball into the box for another go. As Dheeraj gets his wall sorted out. Ball comes drifting in. Dheeraj punts the ball away. The return volley shot goes blasting over the bar. And India are able to breathe again. Shot just blasting over the ball. Harsh tackles coming in again. These guys with plenty of pep in their step. Really not letting up at all. Dheeraj untroubled once more. well chested down there. Nepal now keeping the ball nice and low. Get away with that one this time. Over that pass, just needs a little bit more accuracy. But here's a good chance again, opening up for Nepal. The referee won't show that much sympathy. Sujan Ignam has to deal with it being a goal kick. And you can see how wet it is, just squeezing the water out. He's going to try to hold on to the ball there. Another Indian player still down on the ground. See the massive crowds of people who've turned up for the game. Many of them Nepali fans who've come all this way to support their side here in Kathmandu. India really being able to cause Nepal some frustrations here. Nepal really not doing themselves any favours though. They really need to try and improve on their finishing. Vivulesas being brought in for me, perhaps one of the most annoying things in football. And the long ball now again untroubling. A rather wasted opportunity. It's a nice long ball up again. Nepal with possession, but can they make the most of it? They've not really been able to work the ball as well as they'd have liked. In the second half, proving that they have a little bit more gusto left in them. They are proving that they have the capability to bring the ball forward. One more opportunity now, baying for India. Corner comes drifting in. The volleyed shot, and a well saved by Roman Razali. It was a fantastic opportunity again for India. A really excellent shot there by Dipendra. Dipendra Neji's volley. That's exactly the kind of finishing that India need. to try and shut out the game if they can. There's another corner's taken again, but this time just drifts on the right side of the goalpost. And once more, India now for the third corner in a row. As Jay Ananda there is waiting in anticipation for Surya Tirki's shot. And corner to come drifting in. Does so hanging in the air really well. And this time, nobody's able to get to it. And that shot though by Neji. Perhaps one of the best we've seen all game. Here we have a substitution now for India. First one of the game. Number 90, Nuruddin, coming off for Badashwar Singh. Badashwar Singh, who's come on for Nuruddin. We're looking to add another fresh pair of legs for India as they look to try and secure this victory here today, if they can. It's a nice little pass down. Nepal being able to hold on to possession here, just for a slight bit perhaps. He manages to retain it through this slush. Managed to bring the ball around the inside. Perhaps a shot brewing here. No. A little bit more. Plenty of Indian shirts being pulled back for the defensive work. And the cross finally seen out and away. Second substitution now for India. Goal scorer Jerry Laranjwala. He will be coming off for Ami. It's a nice long throw in. Caught there. I think the referee might have seen an infringement. Good tackle by the Indian defence. And this is a fantastic counter-attack. It's one-man player against the goalkeeper. Can he make the most of it? No! The ball straight smacked into the goalkeeper's hands. What was he thinking? An absolute waste. It was one-on-one There was plenty of time, and he should have done a much, much better job finishing off the strike. And even on the defence there, a lack of communication between the two players. And Dhira just forced to punt the ball out for a corner, but my word, that was a golden opportunity for India to see off Nepal. And I headed towards goal. Dhira just able to slide down again and come to India's aid. Shot, long volley from the outside, just blocked out there. Frustration perhaps setting in now. Crossing towards the box. And easily dealt with once again. Dhira just really been on fine form here tonight. An absolute hero for the Indian side. Sliding in to really steal the ball from the feet of the oncoming striker. Nice block by the defender there, and once again India, we've really been put on the back foot here by Nepal. Have to be careful. Nepal have really found a stride and confidence here in the last 10 minutes or so. You look at the number of people they also pull back for the defensive duties for India. And again, the final shot drifting high and above the Indian post. Slight injured now to the Nepali man. Akash Thapa. Doesn't look too good for him either. They really are, well, they really will be down a very important player if they are to lose him here. opportunity going wasted there. And you notice how deadly silent the home crowd go anytime India are actually really close towards the Nepal half. Or the Nepal goal line, that is. And that wild shot just being drifted out wide. That man definitely looked rather disapproving at the way things are panning out so far for Nepal. Amit Tamang with the throw in. It's a good pass down. A chance here, perhaps? No, I think it was an attempted pass. Krishna Pandit there giving the support. Good pass back up. Can they do anything though with it again? Hemant Magur. And captain Hemant. He looks up, crosses it in. And Dheeraj, I think, managed to get a hand to that one. In this second half, he's been kept very, very busy, the Indian keeper. You see here a number of shots as well. Nepal 12, India 6. Nepal definitely trying to break down India's slight lead here. And this lead seems to be getting very, very slender. Nepal are pushing forward rather strongly. Although India have had one or two golden opportunities, slightly squandered. Once again, untroubled. A shot from Hemant. Being blasted down and wide. This will be India's last substitution of the game. Kintiu Karluki coming on for Anirudh Thapa. It's a good pass up again. 3 men inside the box, and it's just a little bit too long, though. Very, very unfortunate now for Nepal. Yeah, really pushing forward as best they can. But it has not been an easy ride for them. We're closing him in now to the 80th minute of game time. And Akash Thapa, he makes his way now for Gaurav Budhatoki. It's a nice little pass upfield. The flick on was well executed, but the pass back, however, was not. A lack of communication there, perhaps. And ball finding its way upfield, but again, India with their persistent defending in numbers has really been working for them. And of course, with Dhiraj being in absolutely fine form. Comes inside the box. A big challenge there to try and steal it. Just have a look here. It's a good sliding tackle. Both players very, very courageous to try and come in there, but in the end, it is a goal kick for India and Dhiraj. Nepal now trying to build up another passage of play, but India again, their defence holding up very, very well. Nepal with the free kick again. Slowly taking their time. The ball punted upfield for Roman Razali to try and get back downfield towards the India half again, which he does. It's a nice pass up the flank. Cuts out at the end though. Punted down again by Dinesh. And they're really trying here, testing India's back line, pushing them to the limit if they can. And they're really going to have to do all they can now. 6.5 minutes left, and here's an opportunity. And what happened there? So close, yet so far. Dhiraj again. The superb goalkeeper. He has been an absolute scintillating form in the second half, and he really has had to be. The Indian defence caught napping again. And if anything, I think it was an amazing defensive style. Can't quite see from that angle. Nepal shots now just over double the number of shots that India have had, from 13 to 6. Goal kicker by Dhiraj. And not far enough though, as Nepal push forward again. And the slippery conditions not doing the strikers any favours. That was an absolutely fantastic and clinical tackle there by the defender. It might have changed the outcome had Dheeraj not been able to get there. Five minutes left on the clock, plus added time by the referee. And once again, the ball just unable to find its way towards Dheeraj's net. 4 minutes and counting. Corner comes in. Not a very good one, though, as India are able to defend it well. A very, very close shot once again. Nepal really trying India out here. Amit Thamang this time. Long ball up there. Again, India seems to have taken a back seat at the moment for really pushing Nepal's defensive lines, but this is good work by Amit. And Roman has not really had to do much the second half at all. It's really been kept quite quiet, really, by the Nepal back line. They've done a fantastic job of defence. And at the same time, so have India of managing to hold out Nepal. And the fans now getting very vocal, as is Bal Gopal Maranjan, the coach, on the touchlines. Really pushing his players. The crowd has gotten a little bit more silent, though, as time draws closer to the end. Just unfortunate footing there for Hemant Magar. It's a good ball down the left flanks. Can he cross it back in? He does so. Without the accuracy, and it's really been frustrating for the Nepali boys. This will not be the outcome that they were looking for. In 2011, of course, India, who participated, failed to win their first match. And deeper into the tournament, in the semi-finals, India managed to beat Nepal under-16s 4-2 in the tiebreaker to move into the final, of course, against Pakistan. And eventually, India lost 2-1. 4 minutes of added time by the referee. Still plenty of opportunities. And Not that time though. Look at the frustration coming from all the fans who are watching on. 4 minutes for both teams to try and make the most of the opportunity that they have here. Can they do it? It's an open ball. Again, unable to keep the ball at his feet though. Both are keeping close chase. Looks like an Indian player still down. Krishna Pandit unable to get back up. And slowly the droves of people are exiting the stadium. Perhaps in the knowledge that Nepal might have to settle for another loss against India. This doesn't really bode well, though, for the dying 3 minutes, and that's fantastic sportsmanship right there. Help from your opposition man. And with 2 minutes left on the clock, it looks very unlikely, perhaps, for Nepal to try and pull one back. Or if they can, it'll be difficult for India, losing a man up front. Going a man down and potentially as well. Nepal perhaps can capitalise on this. Another corner given away. Very dangerous time to do so. Ball still doesn't go out. Another 1 minute left of added time. And perhaps 1 minute till India are crowned champions. Ball being punted out there again at the end. Another 30 seconds left on the clock. And once more, another Indian player is down. Surya Tirki, this time the man who's suffering. Gautam Ghosh is barking out instructions for the final seconds of the match. And really, this might be the time that they're just using to see away the clock. All the boys on the touchline waiting for that final whistle to blow and for them to run out as champions. Perhaps the final attacking option that they have. Hemant Magar's ball. Bikash Thapa. He crosses it out wide, headed back in towards the goal line, and there's a chance! And my word, what a way to end the match perhaps. Dheeraj save. Absolutely fantastic. Had my hair standing on end, and it must have had the rest of the crowd as well. And look how slippery his goal line has become. The mud just being trudged up. Final corner of the game perhaps, 95 minutes being played. And that's the final score. India have beaten Nepal here in the finals of the SAFF Championship Under-16 finals. India are the 2013 winners with a 1-0 victory against Nepal. Absolute devastation for the home side and the home crowd. But a well-fought match by the home team, and that final save by Dheeraj, who solidly deserves the man of the match.
सम्पूर्ण दर्शक महानुभावहरूलाई
It's India
संयम
1,
अपनाई
Nepal 0. Thank you for joining us here today. We hope to see you next time for the SAFF tournament. Till then, have a great week ahead.
धर्मशालाका सम्पूर्ण घोषणाहरू पुरा गरिएको पनि यहाँलाई जानकारी गराउन चाहन्छौँ। यहाँलाई जानकारी गराउन चाहन्छु।
सम्पूर्ण दर्शक महानुभावहरूमा संयम अपनाई सहयोग गरिदिनुका लागि विनम्रतापूर्वक अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छु।
सुरक्षाकर्मी साथीहरू कृपया संयम अपनाइदिनुहोला सुरक्षाकर्मी साथीहरू कृपया संयम साथै कृपया संयम अपनाइदिनु हुन पनि हामी हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छौँ सुरक्षाकर्मी साथीहरू कृपया संयम अपनाइदिनुहोला सम्पूर्ण आदरणीय दर्शक महानुभावहरू कृपया संयम अपनाइदिनु हुन हामी हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छौँ
मेडल वितरण गर्दैछौँ. यस सेकेन्ड साफ अन्डर 16 च्याम्पियनसिप 2013 मा तृतीय स्थान हासिल गर्न सफल टिमलाई.
र तृतीय स्थान हासिल गर्न सफल टिम रहेको छ बङ्गलादेश. तृतीय स्थानका लागि भएको खेलमा बङ्गलादेशले अफगानिस्तानलाई 1-0 ले पराजित गरेको छ. अब हामी बङ्गलादेशका खेलाडीहरूलाई मेडल ग्रहण गर्नका लागि
टिम बङ्गलादेशका खेलाडीहरूलाई मेडल प्रदान गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ. पुनः एकपटक श्री उगेन वाङचुक, साफ ट्रेजरर तथा भुटान फुटबल फेडरेसनका जनरल सेक्रेटरी. बङ्गलादेशका टिमका खेलाडीहरूको नामावली यस प्रकार रहेको छ. मोहम्मद सयदुर रहमान, मोहम्मद तुतुल होसेन बादशाह, मोहम्मद अल अमीन, मोहम्मद रामात मिया, अल अमीन तुषार, सैफ सुमसुद सांसो, मोहम्मद लेमोन अख्तर, मिथुन सरकार, मुजाफर होसेन बाबू, मोहम्मद होसेन, तोरिकुल इस्लाम, मोहम्मद यासीन अली रसेल, मोहम्मद राकीब हसन प्रमाणिक, मोहम्मद रबीउल हसन, मोहम्मद अनिक होसेन, ओवी चंद्रदास, मिनहाज अहमद रेहान, विश्वनाथ घोष, मोहम्मद पप्पू होसेन, मोहम्मद अतिकुज्जामान, मोहम्मद अरिफुर रहमान, मोहम्मद जुल र जहांगीर आलम सजीव.
बङ्गलादेश टिमका कोच हुनुहुन्छ कोस्टर रेनी, टिम म्यानेजर मोहम्मद इलियास हुसैन.
कृपया जोरदार तालीका साथ बधाई ज्ञापन गरौं टिम बङ्गलादेशलाई. पुनः एकपटक जानकारी गरौं. आज दिउँसो भएको तृतीय स्थानको लागि भएको खेलमा टिम बङ्गलादेशले टिम अफगानिस्तानलाई 1-0 ले पराजित गरेको थियो. टिम बङ्गलादेश आदरणीय दर्शक महानुभावहरू सेकेन्ड को दौरान उत्कृष्ट प्रदर्शन गरेर नेपालको को अंडर 16 टीम कृपया जोरदार ताली का साथ बधाई ज्ञापन करो।
Roman Rasaili, Avilas Thapa, Praveen Shrestha, Amit Tamang, Shirin Gurung, Ananta Tamang, Akash Thapa, Dinesh Rajbangshi. Team Physio, Soumya Rawat. Goalkeepers coach, Feroz Zarif. John Kenneth Raz, assistant coach.
धेरै धेरै बधाई टिम इन्डियालाई आदरणीय दर्शक महानुभावहरू अब हामी प्रदान गर्न गइरहेका छौं सेकेन्ड साफ अन्डर 16 च्याम्पियनशिपमा फेयर प्ले प्रदर्शन गर्ने टिमलाई हामी एउटा सानो फेयर प्ले ट्रफी प्रदान गर्दैछौं हामी आग्रह गर्न चाहन्छौं हाम्रा प्रमुख अतिथिज्यूलाई यस प्रतियोगिता दौरान फेयर प्ले प्रदर्शन गर्ने टिमलाई ट्रफी प्रदान गरिदिनु हुनको लागि
Fair play ट्रफी प्राप्त गर्ने टिम रहेको छ भुटान
टिम भुटान आदरणीय दर्शक महानुभावहरू फेयर प्ले ट्रफी विजेता टिम र अब बहु प्रतीक्षित घडी हामी अब सेकेन्ड साफ अन्डर 16 च्याम्पियनशिप को विनर ट्रफी प्रदान गर्दैछौं विजेता टोलीलाई
विजेता टिम का टिम क्याप्टेन लाई म अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छु ट्रफी ग्रहण गरिदिनु हुनका लागि
We will now be presenting the trophy of the SAFF Under 16 Championship 2013 to the title winners, and that is Team India.
Team Captain Janandes Borgantam, the whole team like a trophy ground kalagi अनुरोध गर्न चाहन्छु.
Second SAFF Under 16 Championship 2013 को title विजेता team, Team India.
बधाई छ टिम इन्डिया र यसका साथै सेकेन्ड साफ अन्डर 16 च्याम्पियनशिप 2013 को पुरस्कार वितरण समारोह पनि यही सम्पन्न भएको यहाँहरूलाई जानकारी गराउँदै यहाँहरूको साथका लागि हामी यहाँहरूप्रति हार्दिक आभार व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छौँ साफ च्याम्पियनशिप 2013 जुन नेपालले आयोजना गर्दैछ सेप्टेम्बर 1 देखि 11 तारिखमा दशरथ रङ्गशालामा हुनेछ SAFF Championship 2013 त्यति बेला यहाँहरूसँग भेट्ने बाचा गर्दै आजको लागि हामी आज्ञा चाहन्छौँ
धन्यवाद
नमस्कार